and welcome to another edition of Mr. Ashley's Reading Room. Today's story is titled Officer Buckle and Gloria. The story is about Officer Buckle and his pet police dog Gloria and their adventures with the students at Knappville Elementary School. Before we get started with our story, I'm going to share the Accelerator Reader information with you guys so you guys can take your AR quiz as soon as this story is over. The AR quiz number for this story is 14100 and the book level is 3.4.
Officer Buckle and Gloria. Officer Buckle knew more safety tips than anyone else in Knappville. Safety tip number 77, never stand on a swivel chair. Every time he thought of a new one, he thumbtacked it to his bulletin board. Safety tip number 76, never dry your socks in the microwave. Officer Buckle shared his safety tips with the students at Knappville School. Nobody ever listened. Safety tip number 7. Sometimes there was snoring. Always swim with a buddy. Safety tip number 80, always walk facing traffic. Afterward, it was business as usual. Play with spray paint. Mrs. Topple, the principal, took down the welcome banner. Never stand on a swivel chair, said Officer Buckle, but Mrs. Topple didn't hear him. Always wear a crash helmet when biking or skating. Then one day, Knappville's police department bought a police dog named Gloria. Gloria, sit. Good girl. Gloria, down. Good girl. Gloria, speak. Good dog. When it was time for Officer Buckle to give the safety speech at the school, Gloria went along. Wish me luck. Children, this is Gloria, announced Officer Buckle. Gloria obeys my commands. Gloria, sit. And Gloria sat. Safety tip number 1. Keep your shoelaces tied. The children sat up and stared. Officer Buckle checked to see if Gloria was sitting at attention. She was. Safety tip number 2. Always wipe up spills before someone slips and falls. The children's eyes popped. Officer Buckle checked on Gloria again. Good dog. Officer Buckle thought of a safety tip he had discovered that morning. Never leave a thumbtack where you might sit on it. The audience roared. Officer Buckle grinned. Stay away from guns, he said the rest of the tips with plenty of expression. Matches. Officer Buckle was surprised. Say no
to drugs.
He had never noticed how funny safety tips could be.
Where someone might step on it.
After this safety speech,
Away from cigarettes.
there wasn't a single accident. The next day, an enormous envelope arrived at the police station. It was stuffed with thank you letters from the students at Knappville School. Every letter had a drawing of Gloria on it. Officer Buckle thought the drawings showed a lot of imagination. His favorite letter was written on a star-shaped piece of paper. It said,
You and Gloria make a good team. Your friend Claire. P.S. I always wear a crash helmet. Safety tip number 7.
Officer Buckle was thumbtacking Claire's letter to his bulletin board when the phone started ringing. Officer Buckle speaking.
Officer Buckle, I'm calling about your safety speech.
Can I put you on hold? Officer Buckle speaking.
Our students want to hear your safety tips.
Why, sure. Hello, Officer Buckle. No, this is Officer Buckle.
Officer Buckle, we'd like to invite you to our school, and please bring along that police dog.
Yes, okay. Can I maybe call you back? Officer Buckle told his safety tips to 313 schools. Everywhere he and Gloria went, children sat up and listened. After every speech, Officer Buckle took Gloria out for ice cream. Officer Buckle loved having a buddy. Then one day, a television news team videotaped Officer Buckle in the State College auditorium. When he finished safety tip number 99,
Do not go swimming during electrical storms.
the students jumped to their feet and applauded. Officer Buckle bowed again and again.
Across Canada in the
Hey, millions of restaurants serve desserts and coffee.
People should watch that.
Yeah.
Buckle up for a musical with a final score of 83 to 72. Have you ever tripped over an untied shoelace or slipped on a banana peel? If you have,
That night, Officer Buckle watched himself on the 10 o'clock news.
Sarah Stone.
Thanks, Brad. Children in Knappville County are a lot more safety conscious these days, and it's all because of a remarkable safety tip speech by Officer Buckle of the Knappville Police Department. Accompanied by his faithful police dog, Gloria, Officer Buckle has been appearing at schools and daycare centers all over Knappville, delivering a safety message that, well, you've got to see it to believe it, as they say. So let's take a look.
Do not go swimming during electrical storms.
Gloria is clearly the star of this dynamic duo. From the State College Gymnasium, this is Sarah Stone for KNAPP News.
Wow, that is one hot-wired hound dog. Well, it looks like we can expect a pretty gloomy day tomorrow. We'll be back with a full weather report.
Safety tip number 100. Never turn your back on a strange dog. The next day, the principal of Knappville School telephoned the police station. Good morning, Officer Buckle. It's time for our safety speech. Officer Buckle frowned. I'm not giving any more speeches. Nobody looks at me anyway. Oh, well, how about Gloria? Could she come? Someone else from the police station gave Gloria a ride to the school. Gloria sat on stage, looking lonely. Then she fell asleep. So did the audience. After Gloria left, Knappville School had its biggest accident ever. It started with a puddle of banana pudding. Everyone slid smack into Mrs. Topple, who screamed and let go of her hammer. The next morning, a pile of letters arrived at the police station. Every letter had a drawing of the accident. Officer Buckle was shocked. At the bottom of the pile was a note written on a paper star. Officer Buckle smiled. The note said,
Gloria missed you yesterday. Your friend Claire. P.S. Don't worry, I was wearing my helmet. Safety tip number 7.
Gloria gave Officer Buckle a big kiss on the nose. Officer Buckle gave Gloria a nice pat on the back. Then Officer Buckle thought of his best safety tip yet. Safety tip number 101. Always stick with your body.
Safety tip number 12. Say no to drugs. Safety tip number 4. Never play with matches. Safety tip number 15. Obey all traffic signs. Safety tip number 28. Never put anything in your nose. Safety tip number 22. Never play loud music into headphones. Safety tip number 40. Never fly kites near power lines. Safety tip number 27. Stay away from cigarettes. Safety tip number 6. Stay away from guns. Safety tip number 26. Never leave a bar of soap where someone might step on it. Safety tip number 39.
That's our show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, as I will be uploading a new episode every Tuesday and Thursday for the rest of the school year. Please keep reading, keep learning, and keep reaching for those stars. And I hope to see you next time right here in Mr. Ashley's Reading Room.